Oh, you paid rupees today. We're gonna give you a bonus.
A bonus.
Here's some luck, maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, you rolled bad. Bad luck.
Yeah, I was like, we can't leave with terrible luck. We need to throw 25 in there.
All right, so here, we gotta go save Mr. Froggy.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
Froggy boy. But
Look at all the dug up spots.
I don't know, dude. It's Dark World and it's the Thieves' Town, so
Apparently, many things have been dug up and reburied.
it's kind of a terrible place. I mean, the property values look terrible.
Oh yeah, the chickens are still the gods of this domain, though.
Yeah, I mean, nothing.
You told me not to blow up the chicken, but it wasn't fair. The chickens, like, they just walk where they want.
No, man, I was like, you do not mess with the chicken. It's okay.
Oh yeah, and this is where we got 300 rupees after we spent every last one. I was like, geez, we're already halfway back.
Just casually. Like, we can't get rid of them.
I have problem. I am too rich.
We try so hard to get rid of all the money. They just keep giving it to us.
I like the sprite where he struggles to pick it up initially. He's just like,
I wonder if that's what monetization feels like. These guys out there with like 80 sponsors that have no ethics and just like keep taking money from certain Shadow Legends things.
things. Just things. See, I didn't even mean to hit the chicken.
You keep hitting the chickens, man.
I didn't mean to.
I keep telling you, you don't mess with the chickens.
Thankfully, we haven't summoned Super Ultra Mega Chicken.
Shh. He is legend.
Oh.
1 convenient locations in Africa.
It was just like,
No, man, those
lift you rock.
like after you hit the chickens so many times, they show up in like a Cadillac and just drive by us.
Remember the suffering you caused
See,
us.
I did not want to jump off there.
Oh yeah, accidents happen. That's why you need Cliffy.
Oh yeah, at this point I was like, we need to go and try gambling again at the thing.
Ah.
Because I wanted to try and get that heart fragment, but it was just not with us, even with our good luck from the fairy.
Wait, it's all luck based? There isn't actually a preset spot for it?
No, there's no preset spot, and no, it is not luck based apparently. Unless you count like regular luck instead of in-game luck.
Sometimes whenever I think I should be digging, I don't.
I think the trick is you just dig a lot.
Just dig, boy.
I think if you dig like so many holes, you end up guaranteed getting it or something.
Well, I haven't gotten it down yet.
I really can't remember. I think it's just dig fast.
Dig fast and don't ask.
And the thing is, I've tried when we have the shovel, like if we still have the shovel, to go back and dig it up, but you don't even get anything. Like it goes inert after that. Very clever, Nintendo.
Very clever.
We saved the froggy guy. His froggy ways.
Your body didn't change. You're not an ordinary guy, are you?
He used to live in Kakariko Town. How did he get here?
Why is he even here? That's the good question.
Like, did he just wander into a Dark World portal? And if he did, how did he get behind those? Like, we couldn't even lift those.
Oh yeah, not without the glove.
I like to think that he just irritated the people in Thieves Town so much they threw him over the fence.
They had some guys just like take large rocks and put them in the way. Come on, guys, it's not funny anymore. Let me out.
They just got fed up with him.
Interesting thing is that he changes back because he goes through the portal with you.
Yeah, he's like the only one that can do that, I think. Oh, we got to the bread dwarves. They're totally making bread. Do we really trust them to fix our sword?
Apparently so. It was really weird for me because it was like, we have no sword now. What are we going to do?
We leave and come back. They're like, hey, come back in a few weeks. We're like, nope, temper my sword. 10 rupees. Alright. And this is where we have the awesome idea to go on a quest while we wait for our sword. And you're just like, stab. There's no stabby.
I've never seen these sweet jabs.
The stabby has been taken away.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm strong enough to lift up like literally, probably a 2-ton piece of rock, but my punches do nothing.
Link doesn't have punches.
You would think he does, though. How can you lift up that much, but your punches do nothing?
He's not Street Fighter.
He's not Street Fighter. Let's get him on Street Fighter right now. Hey, he has some mean kicks on Soul Calibur, okay?
And like here I'm just like, whenever stuff is following you, you can't dash, and you just like immediately dash.
Yeah.
Liar.
Don't do the Pegasus dash.
All the Pegasus dash.
What do you mean don't do it? Come on, let's just dash.
Just be cool, I want to go fast.
I heard about that Sonic guy.
Yeah, man, he goes fast all the time.
You never hear him complain about having to leave things behind.
Alright, man, we gotta take the chest to this guy. I know this dude, alright? He's a cool guy. Just, don't panic.
He's like, oh yeah, and then there was this.
All the birds.
And we were like, talk to him!
Yeah, I forgot that the light roll changes as well.
Oh yeah, he gets open the chest and there's a magic bottle.
He's like, just don't tell anyone.
Just don't tell anybody, okay? I'm a man of peace. But they've got your family. No!
Oh yeah, I was like, dark roll too hard.
We go back to a place where
Let's be lazy.
sunshine and happiness.
Let's be lazy. Well, that was like one of the occasions where like sometimes the dark world's safer than the light world. And
yeah.
Sometimes it's not. Except when it's not safer than the light world.
My question is, why was Mr. Thief Guy able to just kind of chill out there, but we were getting attacked by all the birds? What's their beef with us?
I don't know, dude.
We respected the chickens.
They remember our face.
I remember you.
They made us a bread sword.
It's
It's better than the original.
The sharp Italian blade.
Yeah, man. They're just like, we left this bread in the microwave for a year and then sharpened it.
Are you sure it's bread and not just like a really strong sausage?
We sharpened it with the stone of sharpening. Just these dwarves that know how to like craft bread into an insane sword. So what happened to our other blade, you know? Like, don't they just have the master sword now?
I thought that they were like, well, tempering is tempering, man. They turned the master sword into the Italian sword.
But it's like
they toasted it, okay?
It was already the blade that seals the darkness.
It was good enough before,
it was the top of blades.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that like this sword's background is like it was forged by the 4 best blacksmiths of the north, south, east, and west. Eons ago.
Its methods are forgotten and lost to the ages. No one could ever make a sword as great as this.
Take it to 2 decent blacksmiths in Hyrule. They're like, yeah, dude, we can make this.
Oh man, sword. 10 rupees, whatever. Forget about it.
Just go 10 rupees. We'll make it happen.
Man, flippers, 500 rupees.
Yeah, flippers though.
Level 3 lightsaber, bread sword. 10 rupees, man. Just come back in a minute.
But a swimming accessory? You better pay up
man,
now.
You better have my money.
Where's my money? sword.
Forget what I was explaining here. I was explaining leveled items. So I was like, yeah, so we get like, see lift level 3.
Yes.
And we have
Lift.
sword level 3.
We got the maximum lift.
And then I was like, well, what if we get swim 2?
Swim 2. Swim maximo. I need to get that run 3, please.
Run 3? I want the run 3. What about read 7?
Read 7. We can only read up to 4. R, E, A, and D. That's all we get.
So I tried something because I thought I had an idea of how the leveling system works in the game. And when I did everything out of order, like I did some glitches to go around and use the level 1 sword for the entire game, which was difficult. And I wanted to test something out. So what I did was I used the regular sword and traded in for a level 4 sword. And then I took it to be tempered.
Okay, so what happened?
Well, I thought that it would just add like, you know, a +1 value to it.
Oh,
when
just
you
like
tempered
they
it.
were like, oh, we just math it out. It becomes a 5.
Yeah, I was like, well, maybe I can get a level 5 sword that does like insane damage. No. All the items are preset.
So
It's not
okay.
like
So
a-
then, did it change down to a 3, or did it stay a 4 because
it
you already
changed
acquired?
into a 3.
Yes, because we need the downgrade.
I was a little upset. So like all the items are preset. It's not like a math thing. It's not like, oh, +1 to sword. It is, this is the item and that's what you got.
It's interesting. I'm glad that they had a system of checks on that one though.
Yeah, but I was really hoping for that +5 sword, and I worked hard for it.
I was hoping that they were going to tell me about how I had done the secret. The secret has been uncovered.
Because to do that, I had to beat both the Ice Palace and Misery Mire with a level 1 sword.
Did we beat Misery Mire yet?
We haven't beat Misery Mire yet.
Oh boy.
But to do this, I had to do that. And you have no idea how difficult it was.
Now Ice Palace, I can tell you right now, that was most likely a rough stuff.
Yeah, Misery Mire was not easy either with a level 1 sword. And you would almost think that you couldn't do it. But you can. It just sucks. And I think that there are some bosses in the Dark World that you can only damage with like a certain level of sword too.
Oh, lovely. Like
So-
some bosses that have like a natural +1 to defense or something.
Yeah. So sure, you can make it past the wizard via some skipping shenanigans, and you can even beat the wizard. And you have to trigger certain Dark World events properly. But I mean, you can almost not get that far with a level 1 sword. But I managed to.
I wonder if there's some people that just like beat the game with the level 1 sword.
There are some people that beat the game with no sword.
So, just forget the sword altogether.
There are people that can beat this game with 3 hearts and no sword.
I don't know what to say about that one.
I am not one of those people. Alright?
No thanks.
But I have seen those runs. So here we're actually going for, I forget what the dungeon's called. The water dungeon. I think what it is.
There's always a water dungeon.
Yeah, there's always the water dungeon. And it always has weird, like, multi-level shenanigans.
Why? Well, we just dealt with multi-level shenanigans.
But this is the water dungeon.
This is so it needs it. It must have it.
Yeah, the water temple. It's gotta have friggin'...
Drain the water, fill with water.
Yes.
If you don't have that, you don't have a water temple.
I mean, that's the water temple. And they just get, like, progressively, like, more insane about water temples. Like, I don't even want to know. Like, I've only heard things about the one for N64.
Just who's the guy that made the Legend of Zelda series?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot here. I'm not sure.
I wouldn't want to say Shigeru Miyamoto,
I couldn't say.
but whoever made it, they were probably just like in a crazed state every time that the water temple came up. They were just like, make it difficult.
It was the 80s. Well, 90s.
So they walk in, his face is on the table, and he's just like, make the water temple difficult. Do it.
I mean, they had to stay awake somehow, right?